Hello out there. Welcome. I'm Gloria. This is Yoga with Gloria. Thanks for joining us. Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there, caregivers. Um, and so today's class is going to be gentle yoga. So we will have 1 hour. If you have uh, props, you can bring them. You can still do the class without them, but it's just better with them. And for those of you that joined last week, sorry about that problem last time, but I think we fixed it, so it shouldn't happen again. All right, thanks for coming back if you've been here before. And if you're new, thanks for checking it out. I've been live streaming since COVID started, and I hold free yoga classes right now every Sunday at 5:30 Pacific PM, and Zoom classes for my paid subscribers. Tuesday, Thursdays, yoga, high intensity interval training Monday, Wednesday, and Qigong Wednesday and Saturday. Subscription plans start at $10, so please check out the description link below if you're interested. Otherwise, please say hello in the comments. Thank you. Um, all right. Hello, Abigail. Hello, Grace Yoga. Hello, Daisy and Suresh. Welcome. So let's go ahead and start making these gentle circles here. Still not feeling 100% since my COVID vaccine, but that's why we're doing gentle today. Alejandra, hello. Let's take it the opposite direction. Alice, welcome. Hello, Roseanne. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a gentle twist here. And then the other direction. And then back to center. Let's go ahead and shrug the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Chin to the chest. Roll the ear over one shoulder and just keep it here. Or if you want a little extra, fingertips down or lifted. And if you want extra, a little weight here with the fingertips. Get back to center. Inhale, and then let's drop the ear to the other shoulder. Again, you can just keep it like this or take a little extra if you want a deeper stretch. Get back to center. Let's close our eyes for a moment, connecting to our breath before we begin. As you inhale, feel your belly, ribs, and chest rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. And then we'll slowly begin to deepen our breath. 3 full breaths in. At the top of the inhale, you can hold your breath, open your mouth, and blow it out. Hold your breath on top, open the mouth. One more time, inhale. Hold your breath a little longer if you can. Lift your chest and take the sides of your neck back. Open your mouth, blow it out. Hands in front of your heart, drop your gaze, and take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. We'll seal that in with 3 ohms, inhaling deeply. All right. Thank you, Grace Yoga. Thanks for checking it out. All right, let's go ahead and start on our back. So if you have blocks, that's great. If you don't have a block, you can use a roller, a foam roller, or you can just roll up a big beach towel, and you can put it this way, just under your shoulder blades, and you can just do this. Maybe put a pillow under your head, or if you have blocks. The second block to start for most people feels good, and then the highest block to start with for most people feels good. So from there, just go ahead and relax as much as you can. If you're able to, you can take Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of your feet together and then knees out wide. And if you don't have either of those props, but you want to find a little bend like this, you can do fish pose on your back, just pressing into your forearms, lifting your chest to find this shape. We slowly open our hearts, find a little thoracic opening in our spine. 3 more breaths here. And you can bring your knees together, and you can grab opposite elbows and just reach your arms overhead. And then open the arms out to the side, kind of snow angel it down. And again, arms overhead and snow angel it down. One more time. We're going to roll over to one side. Let's do this one. We lay on our side. If you have a pillow, you can put it under your head. It's not necessary. You can do it without. So take your left arm with the palm facing down, and you're going to draw the knees up. Take the right hand over the left, and then you're just going to slowly open up, little chest opener here, and then exhale, close it. So inhale, open. Nice little twist in your spine as well. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. And exhale. So the gaze is following your hands if you're able to. And then take your peace fingers. We're going to change it into a range of motion for the shoulders. And then take your fingers on the floor and describe a rainbow, 180 back and 180 back here. So try to keep your fingers on the floor the whole time. And if it lifts up, just notice where you have that limited range of motion in your shoulders. You can also do a full circle here. And then we're going to pause. And we'll do the other side. So all you do is roll over to the other side and take, maybe I'll just turn around here. So you're going to roll on the other side and do the same thing. So I'm going to lay on my right side. My right arm is facing down, stacking the knees, taking the left hand over, and then inhale, just nice and easy, opening up, closing, open, open, and close. And then peace fingers on the floor, big circle. Yeah. Hi, Joyce. Thanks. Just finished opening up. Yeah, it's gentle yoga today, Joyce. For that reason. All right, up and over. And then again, noticing where you have limited range of motion. You can take the full circle. go ahead and draw that right leg straight up, and we'll stretch out the hamstring. So you can keep this knee bent if you like, or you can straighten both of it to get a deeper stretch. You can also always use a strap. You have a strap or a towel at home. Sometimes it feels good just for a little support. You can go up a little higher if it feels good for you. All right, and then take it out to the side. And back to center, knee into your chest. We're going to take just a gentle spinal twist. So finding one that feels good in your body. Just be like this, nice and easy. You can have a straight arm. You can have a straight leg if you want to. And release. All right, other side. Left leg straight up. Using a towel if you like. Interlacing behind your legs if you like. And you can just take your left elbow to the floor and catch your leg here if you like. Or if you're more flexible, grab your big toe, take it out. Try not to let this right hip lift off too high. And then back to center. Draw the left knee into your chest, and then take a spinal twist, stacking your pelvic bones right there. Option to straighten the leg if you like. Back to center. And then we're just going to grab the backs of our legs here. And we're going to come to seated, offwards. Let's do a little dog wags its tail. So from here, you're just going to wag your tail from right to left, right to left. Just wag your tail. And then you're going to try to wag your tail to the right and try to look over your right shoulder to see your tail. And then wag to the left, look over your left tricep. Right, left. So from the top, it looks like little C's, like you're getting into that lateral flexion in your spine. a little bit coordination, but you'll get it. Keep trying. All right. Now we're going to do the right leg straight back and then lift it up. Left arm straight up if you can. Little pulses if you'd like. Elbow to knee for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach over to your left. Grab your foot. Kick it away. Good. Back to all fours. Left leg back. Stretching out the calf. Lift it straight up. Opposite arm. Pulsing again, or whatever you did on the first side. You can bring elbow to the knee for 10 more times. 10. And 1. Turn to your right. Catch your foot and kick it away. And release. Let's come on down to our belly. Chin down, hands by the hips. And then come up. Shalabhasana. Down. And up. And down. One more time. Up. And then we'll come into Sphinx pose. Option to come higher into Cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet here. Right leg lifts, bring it forward. Left leg steps forward. And just rock forward and back a little bit. Knees slightly bent. Balls of your feet to your heels. And then you can grab opposite elbows and ragdoll side to side. Good. Lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. You're going to bend the left knee. You can rest it on the thigh and reach over. You can also keep your hand on the floor. Hand on the floor, a little deeper. Other side, bend the right knee and twist. Or elbow over the thigh. to center. Circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. All right, interlace your fingers and press away. Lifting nice and tall. You're going to turn, twist over to your left. Back to center. Twist over to the right. Center to your left. Center to your right. Release. Interlace your fingers. Lift your chest. Bend your knees and come forward for a shoulder rinse. Good, hands to the floor. Bend your knees and slowly come on up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. All right, circle the arms. Inhale, exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, left leg back to your belly or chaturanga, cobra or up dog. And downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, bring it forward. Left leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, dives you down. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. To your belly or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward. Right leg steps forward. Circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. And then we're just going to turn sideways here. So come into a horse stance. Horse stance. Horse stance. And then you're just going to shift your weight from the right and the left. So try to get your heart right over the knee on one side and then right over the knee on the other side. So shifting side to side. So just moving a little into that lateral stretching side. So you're just in this horse stance, but you're shifting your head or chest over the ankle, the head over the toes, the chest over the knee if you can. Side, side. All right. Turn your right foot out for warrior two. Come on up and down. Reverse the warrior. You can swim your backhand. Elbow to the thigh, side ankle. And you can stay here or you can reach it low. You can take your top hand behind you, roll it back. Or you can take a full bind if you're ready for that. Hands to the floor. Turn this foot in, the other foot out. Come back up for warrior two on the other side. Shrugging up and rolling out. Finding your warrior 2. Reversing the warrior. You can swim the hand behind you. Elbow to the thigh, side angle. Pressing down. Turning your heart up to the sky. You can drop your hand to the floor. Bend and straighten if you like. Take the top hand behind you, roll it back. Find a half bind or a full bind. And release. Quarter turn back to center. Lift and lengthen. If you can't touch the floor, you can hold on to a table or the wall. Parallel your feet and fold forward for Prasarita. Hands under your face, lift and lengthen. And you're going to turn your whole body as you lift one arm up. Turn the whole chest in that direction. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Steady and in control. Turning the chest also, the gaze. 3 more here. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to quarter turn to the right. And spin the back heel down. Come up for warrior 1. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, come on down. Let's take left elbow over right elbow, eagle arms. Lift the elbows, hands away from the face. You can lift all the way if you can balance. And then release. Hands on your hips. Straighten the front leg. Hinge forward as far as you can. And then grab your ankle for a triangle. Go ahead and stack your shoulders. Stack your hips as best you can. So the head should be over the ankle. Somewhat not coming forward. As if you're leaning against a wall. And then you're going to circumduct this left arm. Nice big circles. 3, 2, and 1. Hand on your hip. You could bend the front knee. And if you have a half moon practice, you can practice it walking that right hand forward or on a block. If this is too much for you, you can come down to your right knee and you can do the same thing in your body, just more grounded here. Once you feel balanced, you can turn the gaze up, or you can bend and grab your ankle, roll your shoulder back. Good, let's windmill the hands down. And let's just step it back, lower to your belly. Take a cobra, a downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, bend it and stack it. Bring it forward, bend the back heel down, warrior one, come on up. Inhale, straighten, square your hips forward, exhale, come back down. And then take your right elbow over the left, right elbow over the left this time. Lift your elbows, hands away from the face. Or you can lift all the way up. Okay, release. Hands to your hips. Straighten that front leg. Hinge forward as far as you can. Grab your ankle. Stack your shoulders. And then circumduct that right hand for 3 big circles for 3, 2, and 1. Hand on your hip. Bend the front knee. Walk your left hand forward. Lift the back leg if you can for half moon pose. Option to do this on your knee. And option to grab your ankle. And release. Windmill the hands to the floor. We're going to step it back and find a child's pose. Okay, let's go ahead and stretch our shoulders here. We'll pop into a dolphin. Clasp your hands and come up into dolphin if you can. Try to lift your head off the floor. And we'll just hold it here today. All right, drop to your knees. All fours. A few cat cows again, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, round your back. Tuck the tailbone under. Looking up. Exhale, round and tuck. Round and tuck. And then let's go ahead and press back into downward dog. Right leg lifts, bend it and stack it. And we're going to bring it forward. Bend the back heel down for warrior one. And we're just going to straighten the front leg and fold for pyramid. So if you can't touch the floor, use blocks, or you can just go to a table. And if you like, you can pulse here, getting into your hamstrings, kind of bowing over the leg, softening in the hamstring. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. You can stay here. Take your right hand on your sacrum and you're going to twist to your right. Or you can slide your left hand down to either side of your foot and lift the arm up if you like for revolve triangle. Okay, windmill down, step it back, rinse it out, coming down, finding a cobra, a downward dog. Left leg steps forward, warrior one. Warrior one legs. You're just going to straighten, pull that left hip back and fold over the front leg. Again, you can grab a chair if you can't touch the floor or a wall. We're just going to bounce here if you can. All right. Lift and lengthen, hands on your shin. And then left hand on your sacrum, lift your chest and turn the whole body over to the left, the whole chest. If you can, slide your hand down and lift the arm all the way up. Shoulders are stacked. And release. Hands down and step it back. Come to your knees, come all the way to the floor. Let's do this. Left forearm right under your chest. Right forearm over that. And walk your hands out to the side. Little shoulder stretch here. If you can, hook your elbow, hook your chin over your shoulders. If they won't reach, you can just put your chin into your bicep here. And if you have any pain or inflammation in the shoulder, you can remove that shoulder. Or you can just find a different stretch you enjoy while we do this one. And release. Let's take the left arm straight out, chin down, and we're going to just take the right leg if you can. See if you can touch your toes to the floor. If not, don't worry, you can do anything here. Just a little twist here. If you're more flexible, some people can put your foot flat on the floor with both feet, and also they can interlace and pull it back. So don't hurt yourself. Back to center, and we'll do the other side. So the right forearm now slides right under your shoulders, and the left one over that. And then the palms are down as you walk your hands away from each other. Hook your chin over your shoulders. And just breathe. All right, take the right arm out this time. Chin down. And we're going to press the left palm into the floor. The right arm is straight. And then head on the floor. And we're just going to see if we can bring your left toes to the floor. So again, if you can put the foot flat, go for it. Some people like to interlace their fingers and stretch it back. Do that. And some people can do both feet. And release. Chin to the floor here. And just lift up for a little back bend. So you can just do a shalabhasana if you like, lifting your legs up. Or you can grab your ankles and kick your shins away. Touch your toes and roll over to one side. Back to center, other side. And release. All right. Popping back up. Let's take our right leg forward for a quick low lunge. So from here, we're just going to rock it back and forth a little bit, back and forth. And then just find a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Maybe folding over if you're more flexible. And let's switch sides. So the left leg forward. Interlace your fingers and come forward. You can hold static or you can just pulse away and pulse back into the pose. Hands to the floor and stretch into your hamstring, straighten the front leg, hold static or just move a little between the two poses. Or you can just fold over if you like. All right. And we're going to take that right leg forward for pigeon. So the right knee goes to the outer edge of your mats. And then you just come on down to your forearms. Square the hips forward. Turn to your left. Grab your foot. Pull it in. If you have a mermaid practice, you can practice it. So wherever you're at with that is fine. Other side, left leg forward. For pigeon and come on down. Come on up, turn to your right. Grab your foot if you're able to. Pull it in. And then if you have a mermaid practice, and release. Grab the back leg forward. Soles of your feet together. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can hold on to your feet or your ankles, and you can press your knees out. And you can take a quick straight leg stretch if you're able to. Hands behind you, lift and lengthen. And then maybe just walking your hands forward any amount. Or you can stay here or holding any part of your leg as you slide down for a few seconds. You should feel the inner adductor stretch. Coming up and sitting in a comfortable seated position. Bring our hands in front of our hearts. Drop our gaze. With gratitude for our practice here together, let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. Have a happy Mother's Day for you moms out there. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share my channel. All right. Thanks, guys. Hit the thumbs up button and share with a friend. Thank you.